Hey guys, common ground here. So I'm gonna make a video leaving the gym. I was gonna post the status, how well everything's going and how I feel and everything else. And I missed, I got maybe 2 exercises in like 2 weeks because I caught the flu somewhere along the way and it just would not go away. So I didn't want to beat myself up with the flu and you know what I mean? See, if you're sick, you don't lift. That's that simple. And I don't know. I was feeling really good. Been out for a little while, so I decided to do flat bench pressing, which is something I don't do because it's terrible for my shoulders. And I wasn't even going heavy, to be honest. I don't think I had 2 plates on there. And something just crunched in my shoulder. So I don't know how bad it is, but I got a feeling I'm going to be off for a little while. I guess I'll schedule for an MRI or whatever. So there is a lesson to be learned here. Oh man, and this relates to relationships, money, family, business. Some lessons need to be learned over and over and over and over and over. And we have to keep learning the same lessons. Like we keep going back to that toxic relationship, that toxic ex. We keep helping that family member that just takes and takes. We keep making the same mistakes and can't understand why we're not getting different results. I go to the job and I wear what I want, and I say what I want, and I do what I want, and then I get fired and I can't figure out why, So I know that I cannot do flat benching. It hurts my shoulders, and I certainly don't do it with any weight at all. Like 1 plate, that's it, just as like a warm up. And I certainly don't do advanced where I come to stop, raise up 3 inches, and then go back down to stop, and then come off to try to accentuate the negative. It is a really hard exercise on the muscle because it starts to press up and then you push it right back down. But it's very bad for the joint. So yeah, that lesson now needs to be learned again. So I've been healing the tendon in my arm. I'm taking the BCB 157 and I've been babying it. I don't lift heavy anymore. I really don't. My weights are much lower than they used to be, which I hate. I do not enjoy lifting light. But I guess this is one of those lessons where, it's like I was just having this conversation with going back to an ex, where you have a toxic ex and then you don't see him for years. And then you run into him and you're single, they're single, and you're like, we used to have some fun. You forget all the bad things of what led you to break up in the first place. The gym is the same thing, man. I forgot how I hurt myself as a young man lifting weights. And now I just got reminded in a crunch in my shoulder. And that was not fun getting that weight back up after the crunch. All right, guys. Common ground out. I hope you learned something from this. Have a great day, everybody.